Howdy, I'm Brian Zachrel with Vishay Regional Marketing for MOSFET and Diodes. Today I'd like to talk to you about modern packaging and package development and trends and why it's important. Right now here on the screen, I have a chart of MOSFETs, and on the x-axis, it's the decline or growth, and on the y-axis, it refers to volume. High volume on the top, low volume on the bottom. And as you can see, the traditional packages, they are in general decline, but nothing is really falling off the edge yet. So we have a number of packages which are still very popular. In particular, the SOT23, SO8, and TSOP6. On the higher power side, you have DPAC and the two variations of the D squared. What was that? Oh, you're asking which part type was the one that was really hard to get first? I'm glad you asked. It was actually, believe it or not, the SOT23, which is actually one of the original surface mount packages that came out 25, 30 years ago. Where the industry is going is in what Vishay refers to as the power pack technology. And we go from the very small SC75, SC70, down to the 12 by 10 power pack package for very high power applications. So these are still ramping up, with the power pack SO8 being the most popular of the power pack packages currently, with actually the power pack 1212 coming up very quickly. Now we're coming out of the allocation trend, and packages are parts are becoming more available. So even though these are getting easier to get, eventually, we're going to go through an allocation trend again, and these parts are going to spike because there is zero investment in these packages right now. All investment industry-wide is in the power pack style of packages. So it's very important to transition to the more modern style MOSFET packages. To make this easier, I have a little chart here to show the traditional packages on the left here in gray, and then in blue on the right. And so the SOT23, the SC70, those would transition very easily into the power pack SC70. SO8 would go into the 3x3 package, and you're getting almost a 50% space savings when you transition to these packages, because nobody's getting more real estate on their boards. So that's a very important consideration. You get higher power density as you move to these new packages. They're smaller and can handle more power. Moving on to the DPAC and the D squared, which are very, very popular, you have the same trend. You get about a 50% space savings by moving to the power pack SO8 and the power pack 8x8L. And here with the power pack 8x8, we also have a reverse lead, which is a very cool technology because the drain connection comes out of the top of the package, and you can attach a bus bar or other thermal management device to the top and really pull the heat out of the package. Now, does this trend only apply to MOSFETs? Glad you asked. It is no. We also are seeing a similar trend with diodes, with the MELF, which again is probably about 40 years old technology, still very popular, still very capable, but it's in decline, it's hard to work with, and again, not much investment. As you move into the standard plastic surface mount packages, they're very, very popular, high volume, good to go. But as you run out of space on your board, you want to move into our ESMP packages and our DFN. How do we do this? Glad you asked. With the plastic packages, traditionally we had used bond wires, which can handle some current and were a very leading edge technology 25, 30 years ago. But as power demands have increased, we had to figure out a way, how do we get more power out of less space? And so with both MOSFETs and diodes, we've moved to a clip construction where you have a copper clip going to the top, and then you have your lead frame as traditional attaching to the bottom of the die. And here we have a couple of variations with this, with the SMF and the DFN type packages. So I appreciate your time this afternoon. I hope everybody's enjoying the show.